Hello everyone. In the present video, I'll try to cover carrier sense multiple access with collision avoidance. In the case of carrier CSMA bar CA, which was invented for wireless networks, collisions are avoided through the use of CSMA bar CAs using three strategies. The first strategy is interframe space, the second one is contention window, third one is acknowledgements. So using these three strategies, we can avoid collision within the network, and exclusively CSMA bar CA can be used for wireless networks. So first we'll take the first strategy is interframe space or IFS. So first collisions are avoided by differing transmission even if the channel is found idle. When an idle channel is found, the station does not send immediately. It waits for a period of time called as interframe space or IFS. So whenever the channel, if it is idle also, the frames will not be transmitted by the station, and station need to wait for some amount of time, that is random amount of time, and that time is called as interframe space or IFS. So even though the channel may appear idle when it is sensed, a distant station may have already started transmitting. So that is the drawback of interframe space. So even if the channel is idle, and during wait period by first node or station, so that instant already one more channel may sense the one more node may sense the channel, and it can start sending the frame. So second one is contention window. So in CSMA bar CA, if station finds the channel busy, it does not restart the timer of the contention window. It stops the timer and restart when the channel becomes idle. So in the case of contention window, it will the channel will be sensed continuously by the stations, and even if it is busy, continuously sense the channel. If it is found idle, wait for some amount of time, and after that start sending the frame. So the station finds the channel busy, it does not restart the timer of the contention window. It stops the timer and restart when the channel becomes idle, so that we can avoid contention. So last one is acknowledgement. With all these precautions, there still may be a collision. If you are adapting interframe space as well as contention window, there may be possibilities of collision, and that may result in destroying the data. In addition, the data may be corrupted during the transmission also. A positive acknowledgement and timeout timer can help guarantee that the receiver has received the frame. So in order to get the 100% acknowledgement from the receiver can send an positive acknowledgement along with the timer. So it will help in order to get the clear picture about the successful transmission. So here we are having the diagram in which we can observe that we are having the source as well as the destination, and before sending a frame, the source station sends the medium by checking the energy levels at the carrier frequency. So after that, the channel uses a persistent strategy with back off until the channel is idle. After the station found to be idle, the station waits from some random amount of time, that is DCF interface space or DIFS. So after DIFS, after sending return to send that message, after receiving the RTS and waiting a period of time called as short interface frame time, so that is SIFS. So initially the after checking the channel, if it is found idle, the source A will wait for some random amount of time. That time is called as DIFS. After that, it will send the data. After sending the data, at the receiver side, once again there is a delay, that is SIFS, that is called as short interframe space time. The destination station sends a control frame called as clear to send. So whenever the source A sends request to send to destination B, after SIFS amount of time, the destination will agree, that means it will send an acknowledgement to the source A, that is clear to send. After receiving clear to send message from the destination B, the source A what exactly does is once again it will wait some random amount of time, that is SIFS. After SIFS, the data will be transmitted to destination B. After receiving the data completely, the station B will wait once again, that is SIFS amount of time, and it will send an acknowledgement. So that is how in the case of CSMA bar CA, the actual frame exchange will takes place. So we are having RTS, that is request to send, CTS clear to send, and after that data will be exchanged. After that it will receive the acknowledgement from the receiver, that is sender will receive the acknowledgement from the